Dylan Thompson, Chase Motorsports Coach and Trailer Sales in beautiful Paducah, Kentucky. Wow. It's been a minute since we've had a show hauler that's like, current year or a year old or whatever. And this one here definitely sets the bar high. So this is a 2024 model show hauler on the Freightliner Cascadia chassis, quad slide, overall length. I need to confirm it. I'm thinking it's right at 45 feet and loaded with options. As a matter of fact, I have a copy of the original build sheet, and this coach has over $226,000 in added options versus if you just ordered or bought a base model show hauler. And, sometimes in this market, people get confused. They go, well, I bought a 24 show hauler for this. Well, did you buy the GMC Denali or the base model? I mean, there's a big difference in what you're getting and a big difference in price too. So always dot your I's and cross your T's when looking at one of these coaches on exactly what you're getting. I can promise you, if you're in the market for a new show hauler, keep this one in mind. It is loaded with a bunch of very expensive options. So we're going to go around, do a quick little walk around the outside. We'll go through the boxes. We'll open the slides up, go through the interior, and show you all about this one. So first of all, 2024 model Freightliner Cascadia with the 600 horsepower DD16 Detroit, paired with the 12-speed DT12, which is the Detroit product as well, automated transmission. This transmission does good without weight behind it, with weight behind it, uphills, downhills. The DD16 platform has an amazing engine brake too. So, if you're hauling a heavy load or just the static weight of this coach, these coaches typically weigh 45, 46, 47,000 pounds. They are heavy. So, going down a decent grade, when you kick that engine brake in, it is safe and it saves from wearing your brakes out, right? This has the Detroit Assurance Package. I think it's the Detroit Assurance 5.0, I believe is the newest one out. That is the safety assurance, which has like the blind spot monitoring stuff and the little sonar thing there below the grill for like the adaptive cruise. And it'll also tell you if you're like running up on someone too quick. Thermal pane windows, has the big Girard awning on the passenger side for full patio coverage. Also has the like what we call the fake Girard cans on this side just to make the roof look symmetrical. Holds 120 gallons of fuel. Michelin tires all the way around. By the way, I haven't mentioned the mileage. 5,208 original miles on this one. 24 model, as new as they come without just saying it's a brand new coach. Has the 40,000 pound hitch. This was something that was actually an upgrade too that I think I've seen before, but maybe not paid a lot of attention. So that's a 2 5/16 inch ball on the back of the hitch. But look at that. They welded in the 2-inch receiver below it. So you have the 2 5/16 ball, and then you have a 2-inch receiver below it. Cool idea. I like that. Has the hitch cam, also has the backup camera, as you can see, and look at that. The ladder, that's something that a few of the other manufacturers won't put on them anymore, is the ladder. This one has it. Has the 50 amp plug back here, so if you're pulling a race trailer and needing the 50 amp power, you can see that. That's already wired in. Your 7-way plug is already on there for marker lights and stuff on your trailer. It has the side swinging baggage doors, so that's something that a lot of the show haulers don't have. And I like this style of baggage door myself. All of these baggage doors also lock, so that was like a $3,500, $4,000 to upgrade the baggage doors to the side swinging. And then it was like another $3,000 or $4,000 for all of the electronic locks to be installed. So quad slide, it's got dual opposing slides up here in the front, the main living area, and then also has the dual slides in the back. King size bed in the master. It's got a ortho rest, a true 72 by 80 king size bed in it. outdoor entertainment. It's got the outdoor cooler. It's got Oasis heat, heated floors, triple ACs on the roof. So 3 of the big 15,000 BTU roof airs up top. It's got an extra 100 gallons of fresh water on board. So instead of 150 gallons underneath the bed, it's got a spare 100-gallon tank between the frame rails. So 250-gallon fresh water capacity. So pretty amazing there. It's one of the features on all of these stock orders that we have coming. We are adding to them because, hey, I would rather have too much water and just drain some out as to, get into a long weekend or an extended stay or extended trip and not have enough fresh water, right? Bad Chad and his brother John have been visiting with us from Ocala, Florida. And, oh, yeah. Look at him go. So, anyways, if you're in the market for a new show hauler, please stick around and watch the rest of the video. Some good information. This coach is for sale, and it will be listed on the website at www.chasecoach, so C-H-A-S-E, coach, C-O-A-C-H.com. Over probably 200 photos, description, price, and everything there. And remember, we accept trade-ins. We deliver nationwide. We have some great financing options and would love to earn your business. So hang out in just a moment. I'm going to open up each baggage door. We're going to raise the hood up just so we can show you how clean this unit is underneath the hood. And we'll open the cab up, show you a little bit about the inside of the cab, and we'll continue on. So if you are not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button. If you're already part of our journey of buying and selling quality pre-owned motorhomes, coaches, trailers, miscellaneous stuff, thank you. Thank you for tuning in and being a part of our channel. We're getting great view times, lots and lots of good feedback from the folks at YouTube and the platform there. So thank you. And all right, stick around. I'll be right back. Have I mentioned how nice the weather is here today for a January day here in Kentucky? It is absolutely beautiful outside. All right. Got this big guy opened up. Again, DD16 Detroit, 600 horsepower. Just want to show you how clean engine components, the frame, the suspension, everything is pristine as it should be on a unit with 5,200 original miles, but still just want to show you. Inside the cab, all ultra leather, loaded up. Deluxe cab has the new style screen, the Cascadia screen in it. So you can see the digital dash, and I'll go ahead and just turn the key on and we'll fire him up for just a moment here. Something I want to point out that ShowHauler does, and I think it's a really cool option, is they have this button down here where you can raise the rear of the coach up. So, typically all semis have this one to where you can dump the air and squat the rear end down. This is something ShowHauler puts on. So if you're going in a parking lot that has an incline to it, you can press that button over to the right, and it's going to raise the rear of the coach past the factory ride height by like 3 or 4 inches. So very cool. It keeps the tail from dragging. Something that really, in my opinion, they should all have. Like a lot of your Class A, like diesel pusher buses have like an air option where you can like overinflate the bags and raise them up. You rarely see it on the Super Cs. This is a cool feature. Has the new style gauges where you can, kind of pick and set it up however you want. Like right now, we've got this one set where we can read coolant temp, engine oil pressure, transmission oil temp, but you can set it different ways, turbo boost. So very cool there. Again, 5,208 miles, new style Cascadia digital dash. Has the smart steering wheel with your cruise control, set, resume, cancel. Over here, you can also Bluetooth your phone to the stereo and answer a call, mute it, hang up. Of course, your yellow for your standard parking brake. Red you'll use if you're pulling a trailer with air ride or air brakes. And that's something that this coach does not have, is the factory glad hand fittings. Don't worry, I've got them in stock. If you need them, I will put them on at no charge. Just let us know. Very nice camera system. You can see one of the cameras is coming off the back of the coach, the other one down there by the hitch. It is already wired for a CB radio, so again, if you want a CB, all you got to do is tell me. I'd be more than glad to just throw one in for you. Has the nice engine brake on it, kind of showing you how to operate that on the little label there, and then it has the it's an automated 12-speed transmission that does have the paddle shift option, so cool deal there. Electric brake controller, you can see that are all tight, already installed. It's very nice to have that put on from the factory, because wiring in an electric trailer brake controller on one of these, if you've never done it before, is a little challenging, I'll tell you. First-hand experience here. Again, all ultra leather. The seats up here in the cab, they match the seats back in the coach. Kind of give you a little view there. Air ride seating, so air ride, driver and passenger seats, a lot of different adjustments on them. Before I forget, 120 gallons of fuel under here, so under the driver's door, and then your def fluid all in one location, so a single fill point. All right, let's see. I think the steer axle rating's like 18,000 on this one, so big steer axle, and then it has, of course, the dual tandem 20s back there for your drives. Both seats swivel, so when you're back in the living quarters, both seats do spin around. See that it is a walk-through cab. You can see the TV overhead. Cascadia, very good trucks. They're so quiet. It's amazing how these manufacturers, whether it's Freightliner, Peterbilt, Kenworth, Volvo, they've all got these trucks just so quiet compared to what they used to be. And before I forget, that black box, as we were talking about earlier, it has the collision avoidance system. So let's say you're traveling down the highway and a guy runs up beside you on a little scooter, something that's fast but quiet, you can't hardly hear it, and you go to shift lanes towards to the right towards your passenger side. If someone's standing here on a motorcycle, on a scooter, they're walking beside you, that black box, it communicates with the truck and it'll give you a yeah. I know it may be annoying, but it also may save you from running over someone. So it's a feature that I personally like. All of the storage bays have been bed lined. We call it Rhino Liner here in Kentucky. I think Rhino Liner is just like a franchise that does that, but all bed lined, so you can see this is the first two bays are both storage, but they made them into one big one, so that was an upgrade. Another big storage bay here. So within the first 12 foot of the conversion, you got 3 huge storage bays. Next one back is also storage. It currently has the slide out tray with the 75-liter Dometic electric cooler, and this is one of the dual zones, so you can make one half a fridge, you can make one half a freezer, you can make both a freezer, you can make both a fridge. Either way, you can set it up. It's all digitally controlled. It runs off of 120 volt power, and it also runs off of 12 volt too. So I think it holds like 130 cans, and remember, no ice required. Some people will still put ice in them. They both sides have a little like plastic or rubber plug you can pull to drain them. But you don't have to use ice. It's literally electronic. This was something kind of cool. So they're using like a C-deck material. I thought that was neat. You see that material in a lot of boats, a lot of marine applications. I've never seen it in a coach, but it's something that's easily replaceable, and it's a great anti-slip. So walking up in the coach, that is something that I've never seen that before. Kind of like it. All right, another big storage bay here, and we also have the auxiliary water pump. So this pump here is connected to the 100-gallon tank. That's the spare water tank located behind the rear axle between the frame rails. So 100 spare gallons right there. And this is how you would get the water out of the 100 spare gallons. This is where you put the water in. Basically, it's just like a whole standalone system. So let's say you're at the racetrack or at the NASCAR event or the campground, and you don't have like a city water connection, so you're running off the water in your coach. What you would do is just flip this switch, turn the pump on, hook your hose from here to the other side of the coach over there, and you can transfer water out of the auxiliary tank into the main tanks under the bed, which is where your sinks and your showers and all that pulls from. This one has the big Oasis made by International Thermal Research. This is a hydronic heating system, so it heats up antifreeze to a near boiling temp by diesel fuel or electricity, so there's no propane on board. This coach makes hot water and hot air with either diesel fuel or electricity. So very cool. Again, 40,000-pound hitch. We discussed that. I told you if you need the glad hand fittings, if you're pulling a trailer with air ride or air brake, no problemo. Just let me know and we can do that. Trying to think. Oh, if you need like the Air Force One, if you're going to pull a tow vehicle and need that Air Force One connection, I also keep that stuff in stock and it's no problem to do it. So total of, let's see here. I think there's two black tank and 2 gray tanks on this. So it does another big options, extra storage for your gray and black. Back here's your first dump station, macerator pumps on each. And the black tank flush, that's what this port is, where you can clean your black tank out. And then down here is where you'll like put water in. So you've got your city fill on, potable tank number 1 and potable tank number 2. So there's 2 75-gallon tanks underneath the bed. Oh, and look at there, has a powered, I didn't notice that originally, that's a powered water reel for your fresh water. So you'll stretch that out, hook it to your hydrant on the side of your building, shop, or water faucet or whatever. You'll put water pressure to that, and then you'll turn these valves on or off, just depending on where you want the water to go. Does have the electric shore power reel, so it should be like a 33 foot reel here, and has one of the automatic transfer switches back there in the back. So 50 amp powered retract, so you just it just kind of freewheels as you pull it out, and when you get ready to leave, press that button and it pulls it in. Down here is another big storage bay. Again, has the bed liner material, which creates a excellent moisture barrier, and it also it's kind of grippy, so things like don't slide around or move around is easy in it. So always like that material on there. And then up here is another sewage area. So this one again has, let's see here, I just see black on this one. So it might be 2 gray, 2 black, or it might be 2 black, 1 gray. I'll verify that, but either way, it has more storage than they normally have. This one's definitely a black because you have a black tank flush there with another macerator hose. 12.5 own-in generator with 50 hours. So 50 original hours. Again, very little use. 5,208 miles and 50 hours on the 12.5 own-in generator. By the way, we're going to go ahead and service it. We recommend every 200 hours or once a year. So we're going to go ahead and just do that. That way, whoever picks this coach up, whoever buys it is starting off with fresh oil, fresh fuel filter, fresh air filter. And we know it's done because we do it all right here in-house at Chase Motorsports. All right, next bay up is going to be the dual inverters. So this coach has 2 3,000-watt Magnum Energy inverters. One of the inverters is taking this huge Battleborn battery bank over here, and what it's doing is it's taking 12-volt battery power and turning it into 120 volts to run like your TVs, your outlets, your fridge, your microwave, stuff like that. Now, the other inverter is running the roof air. So the middle roof air conditioner will run on this coach going down the road without running the generator. It's something that I think Renegade started that a few years ago, and then, or maybe ShowHauler started it first, but either one of them started it, and then the other company kind of followed suit. So great, a great thing to have on board is the dual inverters. Everything ShowHauler is wired very simple. Everything's labeled from fuse panels to relays to breakers. You can see the 2 disconnects back there on the wall, so you can easily kill the inverters. It has an 810 amp hour battery bank. So those are the Battleborn. They're called the BB8DH. Yes, I was just reading that off that label down there. That is the 8D lithium Battleborn batteries. They're 270 amp hours apiece. Okay, so you take 270 times 3 is 810. These guys are serious. They are, and they're wired, to these inverters, so you've got tons of energy. There is 4 solar panels on the roof. I'm going to venture to say they're 200 watts apiece, but there's 4 solar panels. And something I rarely do is put a photo in the photo album of the roof, but with this one having the ladder for easy access, I climbed up there and took a picture. So if you want to see the roof line, you can see the roof airs, you can see the max air vents, you can see the solar panels. This coach has the DirecTV high definition satellite system on it already installed. It's got the WineGuard Connect for like your digital TV, your local channels and all. But anyways, back to what I was saying. If you want to look at the picture of the roof, just maybe you want to see how clean the roof is on it, check out that photo at chasecoach.com. Anyways, 810 amp hours on the Battleborn, 270 a piece there. Your 31 series batteries are on top, and those are for the engine. So that's the big 31 series that fires the Freightliner portion up. That the green thing, the phone was picking up the sun. The green thing back there is an oscillation manager. What it does is it takes amperage from your alternator and charges the house batteries when you're going down the road. So if you're driving up here, the engine's running, it is making sure that the gray batteries there on the bottom are getting charged. So cool option there. Let's see, what am I missing? I think we've talked about it all. 600 horse ponies under the hood. 43-inch outdoor TV, Samsung Smart TV with a JBL soundbar, so that's an upgrade. 43-inch versus, sometimes they do like a 32 or a 40-inch TV. All smart series, and we are doing the Starlink now. So I keep Starlink, the high performance with a factory wedge mount in stock. So if that's anything that you're interested in doing, the Elon Musk Starlink internet, you let me know and we can set it up. We'll install the router. We'll have everything on there ready to go. We can, set up your password, connect your phones to it, connect all your TVs to it, whatever you need. We can make it happen. So hang around. I'm going to close everything up. We're going to go inside real quick. I'm going to show you what the coach looks like with what we're going to call the travel position, which is going to be with the slides in, kind of show you how much room you got to move around. And then we will bump the slides out and finish up. So thank you so much for watching. Again, 200 plus pictures at chasecoach.com. You can call or text me anytime, or you can submit a contact request there on our website, and would love to hear from you. Hold on just a moment and I'll be right back. All right, slides are back in, so we'll make our way to the inside. I was wondering what the SD stood for, and then I thought, you dummy, you just said it was C-Deck. All right, I had to share that with you. So this coach has a beautiful interior. Little different colors than we see. We always see the grays and the browns and the, like here lately it's been like blacks and stuff. But I'm a big fan. I'll put this little deal down the door so don't move. I love the color. So it's like a lighter wood, kind of a darker countertops, neat looking backsplash. But so mid-entry coach, so you come in the middle. Let me zoom out. Fridge is right across from you. Okay, go up here to the kitchen. So you have a dinette here. Very nice size dinette. Now, there is enough room. There's about 5 or 6 inches to get up here to the front, okay? So some people will email or call us and go, man, there's no way that you can even access the back with both of those in. Now, if you wanted more room, we could remove this couch and even put you a fireplace in. We did that for a customer here a couple weeks ago. They were a couple. They had no intentions of anyone else staying with them. So they wanted the theater seats, which this one has. I think it's all Villa furniture, pretty sure, and super plush. But anyways, they wanted the theater seats. They did not need the sofa. So we removed it and put them a fireplace in under the TV. But you can make your way through here. So this is in travel position. All 4 slides are in. Again, I wanted to show you it is doable. A to B, you can make it front to the back. So plenty of room here in the kitchen area. You can also access your half bath. So going down the road, you can access this guy, okay? Plenty of room, plenty of room. All right, that's all I wanted to show you. I'm going to open the slides and we'll do the full interior walkthrough. So hang around, I'll be right back. All right, I got both the awnings out, so they are the Girard, and we are going to adjust these. So they normally don't leave the factory like that, so something's definitely a little out of adjustment, but don't mind you. We know how to work on them, so we will get those adjusted and look at all nice and pretty. But it has two awnings, so one on the front, one on the rear. They're the expensive ones. The Girard, what they call the lateral arm, so they're dual pitch, come off the roof and kind of pitch downward there. I've got the Samsung TV. That's just playing on live air TV. It's on Jeopardy right now, and I just want to show you how clear, you'll really be able to see it inside, but how clear the photo is just on a digital antenna from that Winegard system on the roof. Got the outdoor cooler out here, so just picture yourself relaxing for the evening, awnings out, beverage of choice at hand, and the Samsung TV. All right, now for the good part. I feel like this is not as exciting because I always give you guys a little sneak peek anymore, but I always want to show you what it looks like with the slides in, because that is the first question we get if I don't do that. Hey, run the slides in and send me a video. All right, here we go. So, mid-entry, discussed that a while ago. Down here, you have awning controls. So awning control, equalizer, it has the 4-point hydraulic leveling, your 12-volt disconnect, and then your lights that go underneath the steps, and then the step disconnect switch is there. So, you know, if you've had an RV before, you know that step disconnect switch is so you can make the steps stay out instead of them opening and closing every time you open the door. The awning also comes with a handheld remote, and then the little digital touchscreen for your entry. You can do a lot of the lighting and a few other little things. By the way, it does have underglow lights, and they are RGB, meaning you can do yellow, blue, green, setting in the campground or rolling down the road at night. Definitely looks cool. So quad slide, so slide out here. Slide out here. We'll talk about this one first. Massive kitchen area with a lot of counter space. I like this added counter with the storage below, so that's nice. A very nicely done, nice sized sink, like the tile backsplash, induction cooktop. I'm going to give you a free set of induction cookware. I've got it in stock, would be more than glad to hook you up. This is a convection microwave oven. GE brand, very nice size there, overhead, has the light under it, which I like, gives you extra light, and it's vented. So if you're, you know, cooking a big pan of bacon one morning and the steam and the smoke is going everywhere, don't mind. You can just turn this on and it's vented, and it vents to the outside of the coach. So then your neighbors are going to want to come over for a bacon sandwich, right? Underneath the sink here, we have Victron showing our battery voltage, 12.95. This is for the TV lift, so that's what makes the TV float up and down. You can kind of see it. I ran it down a little bit, running it back up. So big window behind it. Slide out your tank heat. So the gray and black tanks are heated. Your Oasis, where you can do the diesel heat on and off, electric heat, in your engine preheat, it has that feature as well. Batteries, solar. Look what it's done today. No shore power plugged in, 100%. So pretty cool. All maple cabinets. Another upgrade was this pull-out trash can. I thought that was cool. Got a couple drawers with the stacked silverware, so you can put silverware in here, and then you still have room underneath it. Again, all soft close maple cabinets with a very cool finish. I haven't seen this finish. I know Renegade is talking about doing like a white interior this year, but ShowHauler, most of the ones we get in are like black and brown cabinets, so I like the lighter colors. And the color of the furniture goes very well with the interior. 50-inch Samsung Smart TV behind that pops up from behind the sofa. This is a sofa that's a hide-a-bed, so if you have some extra company and you need a couple extra spaces for someone to sleep, right here is perfect, okay? Easy to fold in and out. Now, again, when you run the TV down, you can see big picture window behind it. But if you don't want to mess with raising this TV up, you got that one. So 43-inch there above the cab. It does have a surround sound system. All that is controlled from up here. You see Sony. You got a HDMI splitter to where you can send, different signals to different TVs, DVD player, and then that is the wine guard control. So this coach has not only the InMotion satellite, but it also has the HD version. And you may or may not know, but when DirecTV and Dish Network, about 2 years ago, I think, they changed some of the channels to where you can only pick them up if you have the high definition receiver. So the InMotion system won't pick all of them up. However, the InMotion is nice for traveling down the road because it keeps up with the signal as you make turns and stuff. But the HD is nice when you do park. You can raise that guy up off the roof. It finds the best signal for the clearest photo and locks it in. And it's also, will receive the HD channels. I'll have Lauren put a picture up on the screen of the chair spun around. So both of the cab seats are air ride and they both swivel. Over here, you have a very plush, like probably the softest set of theater seats I've ever sat in. I believe they're Villa. I'm 99% all this furniture is from Villa, which does Tiffin Motorhomes, Newmar. They do Jayco, like Integra Coach stuff. So the Villa is top of the line furniture. Has a couple stainless cup holders, nice for putting your drink there, and then little place here, and you can slide this guy back, storage underneath there, and then they are electric, so you just press this little button and you'll watch the foot come out, and then the back, when it gets to a certain point, I'll just go ahead and recline one all the way back for you to see it. There you go. So someone could dang near sleep there. I mean, that's almost reclined all the way back. And then you have a USB port. So not only do you have the standard USB and the USB-C with a 110 volt there, but you also have one down here. So move my thumb out of the way, you can see it there. Nice windows, big window back here. So when you get the big window like that, you do lose the overhead cabinet. So we just done the original owner just had one put in this one. Then you have a few cabinets overhead on this one. Of course, smaller window, but you do have the cabinets. It does have day and night shades throughout. So you can see one of the night shades there. The day shade's going to be like just like a perforated, kind of makes the window look like it's tinted. Booth style dinette, seats for people very comfortably with the pull-out storage. So both of the dinette booths, both of them do pull out. Nice storage underneath those. Countertop with all the TV remotes, all of the original owner's manuals, and 2 sets of keys. One set is here. The other set is up there in the ignition. And I like this. Couple little cup holders. That's neat how they took their wood router and made that. And then, of course, you have the USB-C, standard USB, and the 110 volt there as well. So kind of concludes that slide. Samsung residential fridge with a built-in ice maker, and you can shut the ice maker off. So if you don't need that, or don't want to use the ice in here, you can shut it off. It has an ice bin. You could buy ice if you want ice that way and put it in here, but very nice size on the fridge. Fridge is at 37 right now. Freezer's at 0. So everything works good there. Again, stainless front and little latch. All right, so it does have the multiplex system. This screen does everything from the lights, turns your water pump on, shows your gray and black tanks. You can start your generator. You can, like right now, we're not plugged into shore power. And you can see up here, it says power source is inverted. So we're getting inverted power, running the TVs, got the fridge on. So inverters are cool things, especially when they work good. And the Magnum Energy brand has been known to work really well. Heated floors throughout. So this is the controller for the front heat. So it's going to do from like the half bath to the front, full heated tile floor. And then the other controller for the bedroom and the master bath is back there. You see the little white screen? So that has its own heat in the back. Let's take a look at the half bath here. I know we was in here earlier, but the tile continues into the half bath. You can see the little sink glass bowl, kind of neat looking there. I like the style of faucet they used as well. Overhead cabinet, nice lighting in here with the medicine cabinet and adjustable shelving. You can kind of see back there the little things you can move the shelves up and down. Tiled backsplash behind it. And then a Dometic macerator toilet. So that is one of the porcelain, one of the high dollar macerator toilets. And then in the half bath, you have this cabinet with a lot of your electrical stuff, and then your 2 panels, the for for your inverted side, and then your non-inverted side, and then the 12-volt fuse panel is the little panel there in the middle. Washer and dryer included, so we'll make our way, spin around here back on the passenger side. You have, it's not an all-in-one, it is a split system, so washing machine on the bottom, dryer on the top, the Splendid brand. This was an extra, this was an upgraded option, was the pantry with the pull-out drawers. So like that, see that one, all soft close, dovetailed, kind of see the grade of the cabinetry. Excellent job by ShowHauler. Another cabinet with lighting in it. And then a little bit of storage up here. This usually has the awning controllers, which this one does as well. So that's your front and rear awning controller, but just cabinets, cabinets, cabinets. Like the coat rack. Good option there as well. All right, back here in the master, 2 slides again, the bed and then the wardrobe that I'm showing you right now kind of slide apart. 43-inch, another big Samsung TV, DVD player. Storage down here, 3 drawers, 3 little sections of cabinets. And then this one, oh, this is the factory-like rugs that it comes with. So I normally don't put them down for the photos, but you can lay those guys a long way up there in the main living room, or you can put one back here. Would go nicely in front of the bed on the floor. There's the other one, clothing rods, a little his and hers closet, tons of space. And the master bed. So this is a true king. This is a 72 by 80 ortho rest. I think it was a very expensive upgrade compared to the factory mattress that they normally use. And you can tell, a lot of the Renegades that we sell, the king is a 66 by 80. So this one's a true king with a 72 by 80. And some cabinets overhead here. Again, all maple cabinets. Another option, as I was reading the build sheet, and let me tell you, the options list on this thing is probably the longest one I've ever seen on a ShowHauler, but another option was the bedside window. So I guess standard with ShowHauler, you get the big window behind the pillows there. Well, another option was getting that little window and that little window. So just FYI, it has it. All right, master bath back here. You have another porcelain toilet, nice cabinetry behind the toilet for washcloths, towels, toiletries, soap, more cabinets over here on the left. And then you have the sink, and you can see with the tiled backsplash behind it, not a ton of room, but again, you have a bath and a half, so you're kind of splitting the space between the 2 bathrooms. Overhead medicine cabinet with a big mirror. Should have some shelves. We'll open that up. Yep, shelves, adjustable shelving in there. Very nice place to hang your hand towel. And now, for the good part. My favorite part of these is looking at the showers. It's crazy the level of quality and just technique they go to with these showers. So full towel. This is the real McCoy. This is full grout. See the little drain there in the middle, has the teakwood seat. So that's very nice. It's handy to be able to sit down and scrub your legs or your feet or whatever. So nice tile backsplash that kind of makes its way around the shower, matches the one here in the bathroom and in the kitchen. These are cool, like 2 little insets to put your soap and stuff. I like this. So this rod that you can kind of float everything up and down on. And then the shower head there. So love the showers in the ShowHauler. Very nicely done, guys. So little recap. Heated floors throughout, 3 roof ACs. Has a ceiling fan. That's something I haven't mentioned. Has the ceiling fan. Has the the more decorative wood cover over the AC returns. So 3 ACs, 3 of the wood returns. You can see one there in the middle and then one up in front of the fan. So ceiling fan in the front and in the bedroom. 250-gallon fresh water capacity with the extra gray and black water storage. Washer and dryer, booth dinette, seats for people with storage. We have a very comfortable set of theater seats. Across from that, we have a sofa that does turn into a hide-a-bed. Maple cabinets, 600 horsepower, 5,200 original miles on this one, 24 model ShowHauler. So That covers most of it. Would love to tell you more about the coach. If you're interested, please reach out. We do deliver nationwide, coast to coast. We've got a driver right now heading to Florida, one heading out to South Carolina Wednesday, and got a driver that just came back from a trip to California. So we are all over the place for sure. Financing available. We accept trade-ins, and would love to hear from you. So any questions, please let me know. And thank you for your time. If you've made it this far in the video, I appreciate you watching, and hopefully we can put you in this one, make a deal with you. Dylan Thompson, Chase Motorsports, Coach and Trailer Sales, in beautiful Paducah, Kentucky. Hey, make it a great rest of the day. Thank you for watching. Until next time.